Let's look at how to calculate a BMI. You're going to need to do some unit conversions here. BMI is the mass in kilograms divided by the height in meters squared for a patient. So the BMI uses the SI system. Now, suppose you get a patient, they're 5 feet 9 inches, and they're 181 pounds. You've got to do some unit conversions to calculate the BMI here. I got to convert the height into meters. So when I'm looking at this height, it's in an inconvenient form because there's two units here. There are feet, which is the 1 prime, and then there are inches, which is the double prime. And I'd like 1 unit here. So I think I'm going to start out by writing this down in inches. That's going to be 5 feet, and then I can convert that to inches because 1 foot is 12 inches. And that will get rid of the feet. And now I've got 9 more inches there to add in. So what do I have? 5 times 12 is 60, plus 9 is 69 inches. Now I need to convert that into meters here. So I'm going to look at what I've got. I've got an English length, and I have a metric length, so I need an English to metric conversion. And it would be nice if my English to metric length conversion involved either inches or meters or both. It doesn't have to, but it would be nice if it did, because then I could hook it up directly. And when I go and look this up, English to metric length conversions, I find one that is really handy here. 39.37 inches is 1 meter. That is a direct connection. There's inches and there's meters, and it links them both directly. So this is a really nice one to use. You can find some other ones like 2.54 centimeters is an inch, and that will work too. But in that case, you would have to go inches to centimeters. 2.54 centimeters is an inch, and then you'd need to go from centimeters to meters. It would get the job done, though. So there's not just one correct route here for this. You can take many routes, and when you can take several routes, that gives you a way to check your result, right? You can take all the routes and see if you get the same answer. Let's just do this this direct route here. I have to turn this into a conversion factor, and inches is on top and my starting point, so I'm going to have to put inches on the bottom in the conversion factor that I write. So I'm going to write the conversion factor in here with inches on the bottom, and it's 39.37 inches on the bottom and 1 meter on the top. And that's going to be equal to my length in meters. If I go ahead and calculate that, I get 1.7526 meters. Okay, why didn't I round that off? You know there should be 2 significant figures. I'm not going to round it off because it's an intermediate result. I'm probably going to need to, I am going to need to round the BMI off, but this, I don't round off intermediate results, or I will get an incorrect BMI. Okay, so we got the height. Let's go get the mass in kilograms. So I am trying to convert pounds to kilograms, and I need, if I look at what I've got here, I've got an English mass and a metric mass. So the information that I need that isn't given is an English to metric mass conversion, and I need to go out and look for one. Now you can find one that goes directly between pounds and kilograms, and it's pretty convenient. It's like 2.2 pounds as a kilogram. But suppose I find this one instead. Any English to metric mass conversion will work. Some of them are easier to use than others. That one will work. Let's take a look at what I got here. It's my critical link because it bridges English mass to metric mass, but I don't have any grams in my roadmap, and I don't have any well, I have pounds. I'm going to have to stop here at grams to use this. So let's move this up here. That's the link that I need there. And then I need a gram to kilogram conversion, and if you have memorized your SI prefixes like you should, you can just rattle that off. There's my roadmap for doing this conversion. So let's turn it into a calculation. What do I have to have on the bottom? Pounds. 1 pound is 453.6 grams. Now I have canceled out pounds. I have to cancel out grams next, so the grams has to go on the bottom. So go ahead and punch that into my calculator, and I get 82.1016 kilograms. Alright, so now I have everything I need. I have the kilograms for the top, I have the meters on the bottom. Now it's just grinding out the calculation. So and if I go ahead and punch that into my calculator, the BMI is in these units. Alright, but significant figures. I don't really know the BMI out that exactly. So I have to look for my weak link in the calculation. The two things that went into the calculation, the two inputs, one of them is going to be the weak link. You can tell it's going to be this one. It only has 2 significant digits, so you're only going to know this to 2 significant digits. If I wanted the BMI out to the nearest tenth, I would have had to measure the height out finer than give or take an inch. So really what I have here is, what, 27? Yeah. 27 kilograms per meter squared is the BMI that I would report.